everything that ever was or ever will be already exists. I repeat, let me repeat that. Everything that ever was or that ever will be already exists, but it exists on different frequencies. So that means that I could sit right here in this room and it's all type of beings and life going on around me. But if I'm not tuned into that frequency, I'm only going to see what frequency I'm tuned into. That's all you're going to see. You have to explore the different dimensions and frequencies. That's why we even say, it's become a trend, like raise your vibe and high and vibration, but you don't really understand what raise your frequency. They got the TV from us. Right? This whole idea of changing the channel, right? Just light magic. You're changing the channel to tune to a different frequency. I don't care how many times you hear it. If you don't understand it, you ain't heard it enough. I don't care how many times you hear something, have you mastered what you heard? Because if you haven't mastered it, then you can't apply it. So that means you need to keep hearing it over and over and over again until you get it. Till that shit stick to your amino acids, to your arteries, to your soul, your spirit, your aura field, your etheric bodies, all of that, so you can apply it. All type of shit on TV right now. But if I only got it on ESPN, I'm only gonna see ESPN. So when we talking about esoteric information, it ain't went nowhere. It ain't went nowhere. It still exists on different frequencies. It's like this is esoteric information that we always presenting. And the reason individuals might not be aware of this, my whole point is saying what I said before that, is because of the fact that we are on a different frequency. So the information been there, and as you rise in frequency, your soul remember like, oh, because it's going to that frequency. Your soul like, oh yeah, okay, let me grab that again, let me down. That's why they call downloads, nigga. If you didn't already have it in you, you couldn't download it. Okay, let's think about that. Why are they called downloads? Because it's programs. We live in a computer simulation that, if you want to call it the Matrix, you want to call it the Oasis from like Ready Player One, same shit. You want to call it the Oasis, you want to call it the Matrix, you want to call it the Truman Show. Same shit, nigga. All right? But being a soul and a spirit, you forever. So you just in this, you came to visit this simulation, right? To apply change to it so that it can no longer be a simulation, because it's not like it's an actual place. But the invaders who landed on our planet have hijacked it and put us under electrical light code lockdown, because we are electrical beings. So your electricity is all misconfigured, though you appear to be physically free. And if you're walking around thinking you're just a meat suit, this is how the illusion or the light magic is able to work, because you're not thinking about what you are at the core. Electricity and magnetism. 666. Electrons, protons, neutrons. All right. Not neurons. Neutrons. All right. So it's electrical light code lockdown, and they have misconfigured your electricity. They have your lines tangled up so that you weren't able to rise in frequency. Okay? You got to really understand that. Think of two chords. If you put red and black and red, ain't shit coming on. Right? Think of how a TV work. Like, okay, if I put the red cord in black and the black cord in the red outlet, ain't shit gonna happen. View yourself as electricity. Even crystals are to amplify electricity. And I say this over and over and over again, and people still be asking me how to manifest shit. That's how I know you don't understand what I'm telling you. I heard God say that we electricity, but hey, God, so I'm trying to manifest this $1,000 real quick. Boy, if you don't go back and hit rewind on the lecture, Because if you understood that part, then you know. The planet is warming up because all this electricity. What happens when electricity gets the rubbing and going? It gets warmer. Plus, we got souls full of photon energy. Getting warmer. They don't want to tell you that, so they call it global warming. But spiritually, we call it Kundalini energy rising. They also, then because the Kundalini energy is rising, we are going through a pole shift. Because the way the planet is right now, it was never like that. We didn't have any winter. So why people in Denver like, why we ain't got no snow? Because you never had snow in Denver to begin with. Well, why is snow in Hawaii? It wasn't no snow in Hawaii either. But the planet is going through a pole shift, so she waking up. She like, oh, she getting shit off her. Like, hold on. My creators is woke again. These gods and goddesses who created me are woke again. So now she can rise. And it's going to be a little shaky.